Hey, what's up, guys? Evanaldo here. If you enjoy the content, please leave a thumbs up. Got a lot to talk about today. But first, if you guys are interested, check out the BITGET tournament right now with my link down below. You could get, if you deposit, you get a big bonus and go into the tournament. Really good opportunity right there for experienced traders only. You do need a VPN if you're in the US. Also, please check out my Twitch. Going to be going live hopefully later today. The live streams are exclusively on Twitch. Stop in, say you're from YouTube, ask a question. I'll give you a shout out. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it if you guys follow that. So, yeah, let's get right into the analysis here. And, the 2 week is the big one, I like to talk about right now. And, coming into the red again, I'm curious about the VWAP. I feel like you could just roll over and get a red dot right after this and bring you down farther. But obviously, after this confirms in 11 days, I think that's going to be the prime opportunity to get in a really good price opportunity for like a 10-month DCA period, similar to here, similar to here. You guys, if you've been watching my videos, have probably heard me talk about that before. But it could be up until the summer that we stay into the red, or maybe even until later next year. I think 2023, in general, is going to be a good long-term accumulation for Bitcoin. In terms of the shorter term, I mean, right now, right here, I believe the 500 weekly moving average sits at 11.1K right now. Weekly, your VWAP is going to curve down farther. Looks like inevitably you're going to test this point. I think you do have the 400 weekly moving average at 13.8, 13.9, I believe. Not too much there, though. Not too much there in terms of historical support. So I do think you could crash down farther here. And looking at the 4-day, I believe that's the highest time frame with the red dot right now. Just to look at, I mean, if we repeat one of these, this was a 24% drop down. I mean, even like this was a higher one right here. Some of these are really bad. I mean, that was a 40. This one right here was a 27. So, somewhere probably between 25 to 40, I would guess. 28's right at this spiral line, 12K. And then once you get down to 40, that's around 10K. I do think because historically, Bitcoin tends to bottom out at those big weekly moving averages, like the 200 weekly moving average, the 300 weekly moving average. I think the 500 weekly moving average could be a big potential bottom. But also the other thing, look at how the RSIs are, kind of similar to here, here. Those are big drops down if we repeat that, even right there. I mean, that's a huge drop down. So things could get ugly in the next, and we'll talk about the S&P 5, or actually the Nasdaq as well today up there. I want to talk about real estate as well too. Got a lot to talk about. Everything just looks awful. Sadly, a lot of things look like '08. So just it's hard to be too doom and gloom, but just not the best look for the market at the moment. And getting into some of the shorter time frames, I mean, the blood diamond on the 2-day, you're still hanging on in the green just a little bit there. There is a case to be made, obviously, for a little bit of a pump up to maybe 17.2, maybe even 17.6 to get out all the shorts, maybe. But I think after that, you will continue downward. Look at the money flow crossover in the green right here in the 12-hour. Right there, it just rolled over. I think it could roll over again here. And then let's just see the 8-hour VWAP coming down. I feel like it wants to get deeper in the red here. I feel like it wants to get deeper in the red, and that could be a drop down to these levels, 15.5 again. So that's what we're looking at right there. And then same deal on some of these lower time frames. RSI splitting apart on the 3-hour, so I feel like that could curve down and bring us down a little bit. Also have a bearish div right there. That's confirmed, toying around with the market side for SR point. So it does look, I think in all likelihood, you should continue down farther here. By the way, guys, if you're interested in some of my trades, I am short on a lot of things right now. Check out the link below to the exclusive Discord. Keep in mind, you will be double billed on the 1st of next month. That's how Patreon works. So maybe wait till the 1st of January, the 1st of next year to sign up if you're interested. So yeah, let's move on to Ethereum right here. So in terms of that, I think the short term, maybe a nice drop down to these areas in the short term. Ethereum, the first thing we want to talk about, the weekly LX, I've been talking about a while. Seems like you might be able to repeat, kind of like this, around 60% down, quite a bit, to get down to the next leg here, to this spiral line right here. There's not much in between, once you lose 1,000, there's not much in between. So 500, 600. Then after that, it's around really 350 there's a little bit at 350. That's probably the worst case scenario for January into February is 350 for Ethereum. So yeah, And then I think once, for a potential bottom, once you get really deep, I know you already bottomed out here, but once you get really deep in the red there, actually, let me show you the 6 days. So I want to show you. Once you, just like here, yeah, just like here in terms of that six-day money flow. Once you get really deep here at this level, that could be a potential bottom in January if you do come down quickly. So we could come down. We could crash very soon. A lot of these markets could crash within the next month here. And right now for the short term, your VWAP starting to curve back down in the 16-hour. You're rejecting off of this spider line right here. The other thing I wanted to show you briefly, 2-day, back into the red right there. Look at that. I mean, you came down, quite a bit here. That was 35%. So, so many things are just telling me you got to come down here. 35 is going to be right there, that potential double bottom. But I think after that, you're just free falling. You're free falling down. So let's look at some of the lower time frames. Just like Bitcoin, about to get a red dot in the 5-hour. You might have a red dot in the 4-hour. You actually have, I think, a bullet bearish div possibly on the 4-hour, about to confirm in 33 minutes here. So that could be a good potential short right there. Good short entry right there. And yeah, 30-minute coming into the red. These all could be good potential short entries. Nothing's 100%, guys. Anything could happen, but it does look likely these could be good short entries and could bring us down to this spider line, if not more. Could be starting a big drop down into the holidays, possibly. Instead of a Santa rally, Santa decline. But yeah, let's look at a few. I'm not going to look at all these altcoins, but XRP is interesting because you have the monthly yellow X right here in XRP. First time this has ever happened. Your technical target's really low, like 4 cents. I don't know if you're going to go that low, but just does not look good in any respect on this time frame. So could be a good potential short. BNB, blood diamond on the 12-hour, money flow very overheated. I think this inevitably will come down to probably 150 at least here in the coming months. If not, the coming 4 weeks to possibly into maybe 3 months if it gets more dragged out. Could take some time. Monthly red dot as well. And Dogecoin, pretty bad. I don't know what could happen with this. If bad things happen with Elon and Twitter and bankruptcy or whatever, this could go down a lot more. The more bad things that happen with Tesla, and Tesla does not look good at all, and Twitter, the more bad things that will happen with this. Technicals don't look too good. You're about to get a red dot in the monthly too. So yeah, Matic not looking too good. This is a range. I think you could end up in 30 cents to 15 possibly. I don't know if you're going to go that low. There is some hope for 40 cents or something. But that blood diamond I do not like, and 3-day, 4 quadruple blood diamond, man, it doesn't look good to me. Anything could happen here, but it doesn't look good to me. Look at that money flow. It's like a repeat of that, of some nature like that. That would bring you all the way down to like 15 cents. So yeah, sadly, that's what I'm looking at right now. What I want to show you on the Nasdaq, look at the blood diamond on the 5-day. Okay, you had a few blood diamonds during the bull market. They didn't play out much. They were good buying opportunities. Notice money flow was in the green and with these two, but when money flow was in the red here at a similar, just crossing into the red, bam, right down. Now, my guess is you're not going to just come down that quickly. It's going to be more dragged on, kind of like the S&P 500 in 2001, like more of a dragged on way down. These didn't bring you down too much, but to a local low, my guess could be somewhere around 11% down in the shorter term. You're probably already down a little, not that much, but yeah, 11 would be right there, 250, something of that nature. So yeah, I mean, that's that possibility right there. 6-day, red dot, money flow coming out. I'm curious how this 7-day looks as well. Yeah, not too good, as bad as possible. VWAP coming down, money flow coming out. So yeah, things could get ugly relatively soon here. And let me just show you real estate, because this is a real estate ETF. There's a real estate ETF there's short fund that I've been short on as well. Double blood diamonds on the weekly. This looks as bad as possible with money flow coming out. I mean, if you repeat this one, kind of like this area, that's 24% down. So yeah, 24.64 right there. You're hovering with the pandemic lows almost, which I think you probably will revisit here. So this looks really bad. Could be a good potential short. So overall, a lot of doom and gloom, guys. Market doesn't look too good right now, but there will be a lot of opportunities, I think, in mid to late 2023 when I could see a bottom for a lot of things. Bitcoin could absolutely bottom out before then, I hope. 11K is in prey, as some people may say. So yeah, that's all I got to update with you right now. Be very careful out there. This could be a make or break moment for a lot of people. So just be careful. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Anything could happen. I'm not saying we're necessarily going to automatically crash down, but it's just the most likely scenario I think is down. So yeah, guys, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the link to BITGET down below if you want to trade and enter the trading competition as well. For experienced traders only. You need a VPN if you're in the US. Also, please check out my Twitch down below. Please check out my trading course if you're interested in trading. A lot of people have really liked it, learning how to trade, my technical analysis, all that. A lot of people have really liked it. Discount code BEARMARKET20. Link in description below. So that should be it for now, guys. Have a good one. Good luck with everything. Goodbye.